is on the pursuit to success and on the pursuit to this director position, things are going to test you. Things are going to challenge you. But my advice to you is you got to go back into the cookie jar. You got to create the cookie jar. So what's the cookie jar? The cookie jar is all of those memories and moments in life where you've been tested, you've been challenged, and you know that you've been pushed to limits, but you've surpassed them and you've grown through them. Those are the dark moments, the moments where you felt you were at your lowest. But you had faith and God got you past that moment. So as long as you can go back there in any time of adversity or fear and open that damn cookie jar, I guarantee nothing can faze you. So for me, there's sometimes where I take a drive back through the old city and the old town and the neighborhoods that I grew up in. And I just drive, and I don't have any music on, and I go back through these neighborhoods and I envision what it was like running the streets with just a diaper on and no shoes. And I look at some of the people and how they've turned out. And I look at the statistics of the high school I went to. Wade High School has 457 homeless students enrolled into their high school right now. 98% of people at Wade High School are financially underprivileged. So Future says it best. He says you got to beat the odds, do numbers, and remain humble.
That's in Toledo?
That's in Toledo and Wade High School on the east side, the one that I went to.
Homeless kids?
Homeless students. Beat the odds, do numbers, and remain humble, right? But it's only going to happen if you can remember where you came from. Because what happens is a lot of people taste a little bit of success and they get comfortable. And success doesn't mean high levels of success. A lot of you have experienced success, whether it's a relationship, a house, a car, a job, a certain paycheck, a lot of things. You get comfortable. But you can't be comfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And when you are uncomfortable, that's when you go back into that cookie jar. And that's when you go back and drive through those neighborhoods and remind yourself of what you could have been and where you came from and where you're at and how far you came, but at the same time, how far we got to go. Juice?
Juice.
He says you're either a part of the chain or you're breaking it. You're either a part of everything that's been in your family's history and path, or you're breaking it. Your dad's a welder, your mom's a mail lady, you're a welder or a mail lady. Your dad worked in a factory, your mom worked in a hospital, you work in a factory, you work in a hospital. Your dad went to Harvard, you go to Harvard. Your dad played football, you played football. Your dad likes the Cowboys, you like the Cowboys. You're either a part of the chain or you're breaking it. And I don't know about you guys, but I for sure in the hell want to break it. Because I'm willing to sacrifice who I was for who I want to be. And more importantly, who I want my son to be. And that's when you have to ask yourself, are you willing, able, and capable at any given moment to give up what you have now for what you want in the future? Juice?